So welcome to Tarpaulin City.
This was not the Portugal I was promised. It's Baltic. It's so cold and wild. I like the ambience under here though.
It's been a rotten few days here. We've had crazy storms and it's basically been raining non-stop. So we tried to make use of it by getting ourselves ahead on the cabin build, ordering things that needed ordering, planning things that needed planning. We've been out, we've bought as many things as we can. We bought our windows the other day, so we're stockpiling stuff, but we're past that point now. We need to be getting out here and getting on. So we had a little break in the weather yesterday afternoon and we came out and got this enormous tarpaulin up to try and cover the cabin build site as best as we could. Unfortunately, the rain poured down when we were part way through it. So we did the best job we could considering, but it's not perfect. The rain is still getting in certain areas. I've got all of our treated wood for the base underneath here, so it's staying mostly dry. I got the laser level out the other day and marked all of our posts at where level is from front to back and left to right. So now I just need to go around and cut them all down. I've just been going around and marking down 35mm from the laser level line because that's the distance from the edge of my circular saw guide to the blade, because I want to use it with this jig so we can get a straight cut finish. Because the posts are so chunky, I obviously can't just cut it through with one pass of the blade, so I'm having to go around on both sides. So by making this jig, you'll see how it works in a second, but this allows me to basically cut it in exactly the same place on both sides. I look like I'm in the Blair Witch Project. Victoria's back on the wood treatment. These are for, I'll explain what they're for later on. They're basically cleats, I think would be a good thing to call them, but they've obviously been cut everywhere, so they need treating before they can be fixed in place. You having fun?
I'm having a glorious time.
Left the tiniest little bit in the middle. I don't know how that's happened. I think it's not cut it straight, that's why.
Have you got a handsaw?
We've got a step. Needed a bit of tweaking. I ended up with 2 different levels, but got it sorted now and we're flush. So now I'm just going to go around and do all the others. I'm hoping these ones here at the front aren't going to be too tricky, because where the rain's been driving in, a few of them are absolutely saturated. Our bucket head over here isn't even being protected by the tarp. It's ever so slightly out, so I'm going to have to cut that one in the rain. Have your services, please.
Yeah. Just trying to stay sheltered for as long as I can.
These posts are getting wet, so Victoria's come up with an ingenious solution.
It's fresh, don't worry.
Poo bags to the rescue.
Need a bit of tape.
You're pleased with that one, aren't you?
I am. I've got another bag as well. got quite a few in here.
These posts at the back are so stumpy that I can't use the jig because there's just not enough material from the post. See, that's the line I need to cut there. So also, I'm basically down at ground level trying to cut it on two sides. I just feel like I'm going to cock it up. So I think the easiest thing to do with these is going to be to remove the bolts, take them out of the brackets, and then I can just use the miter saw to chop them down at the tiny house in the dry. Just anything we can do to mitigate the risk of messing this up is worth doing. I'm acutely aware that I have just said about mitigating risk, and I've been using a circular saw in the rain, but you've got to pick your battles. I'm just stripping down and chopping some small pieces of wood like this, just to like pad out, what's the word, pack out, just to pack out these holes that had the screws in, because it's just obviously loosened the hole a bit by taking the screws out. It's obviously going to weaken the joint ever so slightly, so by packing it back out again, it's putting more material back in the hole for the screw to bite to and to fill it out. I think this is the first time the rain has stopped in about 24 hours, so just letting the dogs come out, have a little bit of a sniff around, a bit of a run around, because neither of them are particularly keen on going out when it's raining. They tend to mellow out quite a lot. Normally they're very poppy, especially very fizzy, wanting to get out, but as soon as it's raining, she's very happy to just lay in her bed and do absolutely nothing. Jinxed it, didn't I? It's starting to rain now.
I know. I knew it was starting to rain because Ted got up as soon as he heard the first spot. That thing is so noisy.
Yeah, I think I need to get some ear defenders on, because obviously it's right by my head as well.
They're looking good though.
Yeah, realised, didn't explain what these are. So these are going to be what's fastening the post to the beam. For now, I'm just nailing them because I haven't got the bolts going through. They're on order, they're meant to be coming, but for now I'm just going in with a nail. There'll be a bolt that passes all the way through there, through the beam, and then all the way through there and through the post. I made these last night. This is just the posts. I've ripped them down to half of the depth and then obviously cut them down to the height that we want to fasten the beam and the post. I've angled these off a bit as well, just in case we end up getting rain on these before the subfloor goes on and it's all covered. So yeah, just an extra little bit of protection.
Not just being fancy for fancy's sake.
No.
This video is sponsored by Exeter. They design sleek, smart wallets and accessories that not only look great and would make the perfect Christmas gift, but also they integrate technology that focuses on security. This is the Wallet Pro. It's made from luxurious Italian leather and recycled aluminium, and the design is really clever. Even though it's compact, it still holds up to 14 cards, and the best bit, No rummaging, just easy access to all of your cards. It's unfortunate that we have to think about it nowadays, but it is so easy for a thief just to stand near you with a scanner and steal your contactless card information. But Exeter include RFID blocking into their card holders and wallets, and that protects you from the thieves. They also make travel packs, so maybe you're going to go and visit family for a few days and you don't want to be the person who comes with a massive suitcase, but you do still want to take your full selection of Christmas jumpers. Well, this is going to let you pack up to 60% more. Exeter are having a huge Black Friday sale, so click our link in the description to get up to 50% off and use our code LIFE to get an additional 10% discount. So now's the perfect time to start your Christmas shopping.
So today is an exciting day. We're actually starting to look like we're building something, not just lots of posts in the ground. We're going to be getting all of these beams into position, which is going to be forming the base for their cabin. Happy?
Yeah, one thing I realised, I haven't actually checked that these posts are level.
Oh, that's important.
Just based off of what the laser said. I mean, I did calibrate the laser before doing it, but... Oh!
Let's get some proof in real time.
Get some of that. It's a much calmer day today. Not quite as windy. Rain is present, but it's not heavy, so we want to try and make the best of it and get as much of this base done as possible. Victoria's just treating the cut ends. She's going to leave the very ends because we're going to trim that up once we've got all the beams in and we know everything's square.
Yeah, this feels a little bit precarious, knowing my slightly, not chaotic, what is it, clumsy nature, but I'm not going to drop the beams, Ricky, don't worry.
So these beams are doubled up, made of multiple pieces of timber, just because getting a single piece this size is just expensive, it's big, it's hard to manage, and this is easy for me to manage by myself.
It's the first time Ricky's used a nail gun before, and we did and ah a little bit if it was strictly necessary for the project. Very, very quickly I think we're realising, yeah, it's definitely going to be necessary and such a time saver.
Right, so that is the first beam in and done. Ricky's just going to start measuring out for the middle one, and then we've got these little stumpy ones right here, and then we will be onto the joists. What's your bit of paper saying?
It's my cut list. I've just had a little bit of a panic because I didn't cut it exactly how I planned out. I'd sort of just been going through trying to use all the pieces up, but I've had the realisation that maybe that won't work out, but we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't be dealing with having to wait for more treated wood.
This bit of sunshine is a very welcome change. I'm not convinced how long it's going to stick around for. Please stay, but we're fully on solar here, so if we do have these really long periods without getting any brightness, the batteries do get a little bit low. Like, we have got enough storage there just to keep us going, to live normally, but we haven't got, you know, infinite amounts of batteries to be able to charge our power banks, and obviously power tools gobble up loads of energy. So we have reverted to going a little bit old school these past couple of rainy days and using the generator, but it's always nicer to be able to use the sun. Just gonna go grab some fresh parsley from the garden because I'm gonna make a chicken and whatever veg is left in the fridge soup. And I feel like it's gonna need a bit of zhuzhing up from some fresh herbs. I've not got a recipe to follow, but as long as I don't put anything too rogue in there, how wrong can a soup go?
Is there anything more satisfying when you're building something than that? Just went from 6 to midnight. Yeah, so I've just been laying out on each end a long length of timber just to make sure it's level, but also so Victoria and I can just measure kind of from corner to corner where the end joists are going to be and just make sure it's square.
I know you've got your bubble of success, but optically it just does not look level at all.
Because of the slope?
Yeah. Wow, okay. This is getting real now.
It's definitely level.
Good.
Okay, you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
And am I against that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, so much stuff in the way.
I'm
Ugh.
It's like an obstacle course, not a work site.
Yeah, we're good.
Like seconds for that.
Well, what a relief that is. We are perfectly square. I don't really know what I would have done if we weren't, because coming this far, if it was off now, I don't even know what we'd do to fix it. Oh, this looks good.
It's turned into more of a stoop than a soup.
What does that mean?
Stew with
Oh, right.
it's a hybrid.
What went in there in the end?
Everything we got left. So an onion, potato, carrots, lentils, chicken, and a bit of parsley, celery.
Oh, it tastes really good.
There's no alfresco dining today.
No, chili has. Good job, chef. Isn't it funny, the things that you remember? So like every single time I have soup, it makes me think of, there's a song in The Mighty Boosh,
Right.
and I haven't seen that programme in probably 15, maybe even 20 years.
Right.
I could probably still say every single word to the song.
Right, come on then. Give me your best rendition. Go on.
Right, can I
I
remember
thought
this now? I feel like I'm on the spot now. Soup, a tasty soup, a spicy carrots and coriander, chili chowder, crouton, hey, crouton, huh, crunchy friends in a liquid broth.
Goodness me.
There we go.
And there we were thinking you could just build stuff.
What is a chowder?
I don't know. I don't know what changes it. Is it when it's got some cream in it? Or sweet corn?
I literally haven't got a clue. I've heard the word, but
Yeah.
anyway,
Okay.
let's chow down on this.
Eat your soup.
I was planning on getting a tape measure and marking out along the front and back beams where the joists are going to go, but I think it's just going to be a bit easier and a bit quicker if I just cut a spacer from one of these offcuts and I just get them up and I just cut them and nail them as I go. Anything that can be done on this project to get it done quicker, I'm going to do.
Nothing like having a tarp keep blowing you on the head as you're trying to concentrate with a circular saw in your hand.
This tarp contraption is a little bit ridiculous, and it has made it slightly awkward, obviously having this ladder in the way just as yet another obstacle, but it's been an absolute godsend that we can at least keep moving forward, even if it is at a little bit of a slower pace. After the next few days of, unfortunately, more rain on the forecast, we should have fine weather and we can dismantle this fine contraption.
It's a miracle that it stayed on, to be honest. We did it with like a bungee, sort of like an elasticated rope.
Yeah.
I think if we hadn't done that, it would have been long gone.
My brain still can't wrap around the fact that this is actually straight and not sitting wonky.
Get your leg over.
So awkward.
So inappropriate.
First blunder of the day. I mean, we've gone quite far in the day without making one, which is good, but yeah, I got the spacing wrong for the first joist. I've been rushing around. I even thought to myself, check it before you nail it, and then I realized after I'd nailed it, and I got it slightly wrong. Just for the spaces, I ended up deducting twice the width to get the on center. So this is basically short by one width of these, and then I've just corrected it with this one, hence why this gap looks so much bigger, but this one needs to come out. I think it's going to wait though. But then for now, we'll just press on.
Just keep going.
Oh, so close, but we're at a point now where we can't just use the entire length of timber for a joist because of the way we've worked out how to use the wood. We have to chop it into smaller pieces. So we've reached that point now, and we've also lost the light. So I think we're gonna knock it on the head because tomorrow is meant to be incredibly rainy, but after that, we've apparently got about 10 days, maybe more, of sunshine, which means we can get this tarpaulin down because it's getting super awkward under there at the moment. Feels strong, doesn't it?
Very strong. It is a bit of a kicker that we didn't quite get all of these done, but considering the crazy weather we've had and all the rain, I think we're pretty pleased with how it is looking and feeling. But when the good weather comes around next week, you can bet your bottom dollar that we are going to be hitting the ground running, and it is going to be go, go, go.